Hello, lovelies, the Purple fam, and all the beautiful people out there. Hey, it's your girl, Simone RC. Welcome back to Prince, the 90s series, where we deep dive into the music, the stories, and the magic that made this decade unforgettable. I wanted to thank all of y'all for watching the video overviews of tracks 1 through 6 of Graffiti Bridge. Now, if you love Prince, the 90s, and a little nostalgia, you're in the right place. Now, let's get on to tracks 7 through 9, which I feel the soundtrack kind of got solidified and it kind of outlived the film. Track number 7 is We Can Funk. Now, this is the dream collab. Here we have Prince's Minneapolis sound that's blended with the godfather of P-Funk, George Clinton. Funk royalty joining forces. The recording dates back to the 1980s, but its released here is a reminder. Prince wasn't just following trends, he was honoring his roots. The track originated in 1983 under the title We Can, although it was listed as The Dawn and Moral Majority, respectively, as the original title was considered a little bit too raunchy, and it was remade and polished for this album. Now, in 1983, the recording was updated in 1989 at Paisley Park. Updated version was without George Clinton on the vocals, and it was included on the 6th track on the 1989 configuration of Graffiti Bridge, but had them re-recorded for the final version. It is a high-energy jam that bridges funk legacies and remains one of the album's most memorable collaborations. The song merges perfectly onto the soundtrack into track 8, Joy in Repetition, an experimental piece that unfolds gradually. It's half spoken, it's half sung with a cinematic storytelling quality. It was initially recorded for the Unreleased Crystal Ball project in 1986. It was recorded 5 days before Soul Psychedelicide, a song that's mentioned in Joy in Repetition, and the instrumental later released as Easy Does It. Maybe the soundtrack masterpiece of this whole album. Joy in Repetition is hypnotic storytelling track, often ranked as one of Prince's finest songs ever. It was originally track number 7 on Graffiti Bridge, but it kept the original segue, but this time from We Can Funk. It included as the 8th track on the 1990 configuration, where it remained for the release with the segue intact. I have to quote an article from 60 Songs That Explains the 90s, the filthy brilliance of Prince in the 90s, that was written by my muse to rediscover the music of the 90s, Rob Havilla. Rob wrote, and I quote, "The best song on Graffiti Bridge is called Joy in Repetition. Hear me now and believe me later." Joy in Repetition is Prince bringing his world-famous, indomitable, unmistakable 80s energy into the 90s. Commercially or artistically, Prince will not be as successful in the 90s as he was in the 80s, but nobody else will be that successful either. And Joy in Repetition extends his streak and adds to his incomparable collection of God-tier songs, and starts off the new decade on, and it sounds weirder when I say this, but too bad, the good foot. Now, there is an extended live version of Joy in Repetition that was included on the live box set One Night Alone, the After Show. It Ain't Over from 2002. It is the first track on the 3rd disc. I love the live version on One Night Alone from 2002, but this track in 1990 made me want to have those two words spoken to me over and over. Love me. It was deep, sensual, and haunting. Rob said it best. The sumptuousness of this song, the headphone detail, and the pristine wooziness, the knowledge that Prince is responsible for every sound that you're hearing other than the backing vocals from the singer and songwriter Susanna Melvoin, to whom Prince was engaged and for whom Prince maybe wrote Nothing Compares to You in the first place. Though, maybe not. Joy in repetition kicks ass, man. That's the sum of this track. Pristine wooziness. Thanks, Rob. Now, track number 9, Love Machine. Woo! This is a funk-filled track performed by my boy, Morris Day and the Time, and it was written and produced by Prince. Another track destined for an unreleased Corporate World album. It was recorded during the same sessions that produced Release It and track 11 on Graffiti Bridge, Shake, which will be in the next video. Love Machine features bold grooves and is deeply steeped in innuendo lyrics. It contributes to the album's competitive musical feel. Though energetic, some critics found that it was less focused compared to the other tracks. Now, when I revisited the tracks and lyrics of Love Machine, I realized a lot of the critics were pointing fingers at Weak and Funk and Thieves in the Temple was the reason why Prince received the Parental Advisory Explicit Lyrics sticker on the Graffiti Bridge album. And I was deeply confused. Okay, so let's read some of the lyrics, shall we? Don't lie if you want some love that will make you cry. 17 tongues licking from the neck down, moving in quick speed circular motion, round and round. I said it, round and round. Like you like it, I can lick it like you like it. I've got the toys to turn your body out. I've got the noise to make you scream and shout. The Love Machine will take your body higher. And if it don't, then I know you're a liar. Okay. Innuendo much? Oh my goodness. I bought Graffiti Bridge when I was 23 years old, and I am just now realizing what the Love Machine is. Whew, I'm wore. Wow. Okay. The Parent Music Resource Center wasn't protecting young ears. The PMRC had been targeting Prince for his sexually suggestive lyrics for years. And Graffiti Bridge was seen as an extension of that one song that embarrassed Tipper Gore. While Graffiti Bridge isn't overtly explicit, it continues to explore themes of sexuality and spirituality and the tension between them, which was enough to trigger the Parent Advisory label. Yeah, y'all, this still is stuck in my craw. Okay, y'all. Breathe. Okay, let's get back to it. The basic tracking for Love Machine took place in August of '89 at Paisley Park Studios, and this was another track that was destined for the unreleased Corporate World album. The release version of Love Machine was sung by Morris Day and the beautiful Elisa Forelio. Now, the initial version was sung by Prince and my girl, Jill Jones. Now, their version contained the beautiful line, "When I need trombone, my dog is handy. When I need sax, I call Candy," which is the line that's spoken by Prince in the extended version of the official music video for Party Man on the Batman soundtrack. Another favorite. Prince used the line to introduce the Dutch saxophonist Candy Dulfer, who made her U.S. debut in the video. Now, Candy added saxophone overdubs in 1989, which during those sessions, she added saxophone overdubs to Release It and other tracks that was destined for Corporate World. Now, the Corporate World album was completely abandoned when Warner Brothers wanted to involve other original members of the time. Yeah. But many of those tracks were saved for Pandemonium and Graffiti Bridge. So I'm blessed to have both of those albums. Now, all right. That is our deep dive for today. This went from Clinton's smooth funk to one of Prince's most haunting ballads, and then back to the wild cheekiness of the time. Tracks 7 through 9 on Graffiti Bridge is a true wild ride. Now, which one stood out to you the most? If you vibed with this, don't forget to like it. Drop your thoughts in the comments. Subscribe so you don't miss any of the next chapter in Prince, the 90s series. Stay tuned, y'all. Big things are coming for the next 3 tracks of Graffiti Bridge.